Share this with a friend so they know everything coming to Call of Duty Warzone in the launch of Season 1. There is a lot for Warzone in this first season, and I couldn't be happier. We're getting a brand new Resurgence map, 2 new POIs on Verdansk, but most importantly, Black Ops 7 weapons in Warzone, baby. Haven's Hollow is the latest Resurgence map to be added to Warzone that has something for everybody. It's a rustic aesthetic that maintains the vibrancy of Black Ops 7, and it kind of reminds me of Vondel in a way. There's plenty of interesting POIs to play out of that will have players traversing the entirety of the map every single drop. There's been some updates since we last saw the map at Call of Duty Next, and I'm excited to see what people think of some of these changes. A big map though, we have 2 new POIs. The reason I say new is because one of them is simply a reimagining of the factory from Verdansk 84. This POI is going to sit between hangars and twins, and it now provides some more play on that area, that side of the map. You know, before it was this big wide open street, so now you have something to kind of give you some cover, right, between obviously hangars and that twins POI side. So I'll be very curious to see how does that impact the map. The way cooler addition though is Signal Station, that is just south of military base. This is a brand new POI that provides some activity to a barren part of the map, but what's important to know is the unique feature this POI provides. A radar can actually be activated that shows you a heat map of the lobby, so it lets you know where all the hot spots of action are, so you can either avoid those areas or go push for your PR. Arguably though, the most exciting piece of Season 1 launching is that we have the integration of Black Ops 7 weapons into Warzone. After spending the last couple of weeks leveling guns and camo grinding, I'm very curious how the different guns will feel in Warzone, as I think there's actually a fair amount of them that could be viable. We'll be breaking down in a future video all the ideology changes to weapons and perks, so make sure you're following for that. But one thing of note is that both of these are now Warzone specific, meaning that they can be balanced and changed for Warzone only with no impact to multiplayer. Drop a comment, let me know what you're most excited for with Season 1 of Warzone, and do me a favor,